Whose house?
Workhorse.
Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us this fine Tuesday night for the Cookout Podcast, where we talk about what's cooking up in the world of professional wrestling.
Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling that. That was a good one. How are you?
Ah, oh man, the pay-per-view was so freaking good.
It
Like,
was.
I ain't lying when I say that I struggle to get through some WWE shows, but man, oh man, Full Gear had no struggle for me.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it.
Did you not appreciate it?
Come on now. I appreciate it, but the fans did get tired out in the middle of that pay per view.
Drink some caffeine, shit. Like, a lot of matches didn't go the way I thought that they'd go. But that's also something I really appreciate about AEW is they keep me guessing.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
Because like when I watch a WWE show, I can basically predict the entire card. I can
Sometimes.
predict the debuts. I can predict who's going to interfere. Like, I can't do that with AEW. Like, I guess that Swerve would be coming back, but I guessed he would come back to win the national championship.
I didn't think he would win. Mm, so we talked about this last week where we did say that we wanted someone to come back. I did not predict they would win the national championship though, and definitely how Swerve came back was not in the gauntlet, which would have been a little bit better. But either way, all right. So thank
Oh,
you all. What's up?
I was just going to say a lot of people had issue where they thought that, like, Swerve would be coming back for Hangman, but like when they left off, they were like neutral. Like they
We're
ain't
gonna talk about it.
friends, but they okay. We'll talk. We'll save
We're
it
go-
till the end.
yes, we're going to save it till the end. But thank you all for joining us at Workhorse Wrestling Network. This is the Cookout, our flagship show. We're here every Tuesday and let life be lifing. Our voice ALW. Salute, shout out, baby. We is here for you. NCM. I hope the head I
Flying
hope Princess
headbutt.
Headbutt I hope Princess Headbutt didn't take you out. If you can still make it, that would be awesome. But tonight we are going to review AEW Full Gear. As you can tell, that it was a very energetic uh, pay per view, and it did have a lot of surprises that we're going to talk about. As of right
That
now, beforehand, what?
she might have needed to name that baby Harley.
No, or no, more so Rhea Ripley. That they
No, no,
Rhea
no,
Ripley
no. Harley. Harley race, flying headbutt, diving headbutt.
I'm not doing this with you.
You're not familiar with Harley Race?
I know who Harley Race is, so no, we're not naming the baby after the flying headbutt. One moment
I mean,
here.
I mean, Harley fits. Harley definitely would have fit.
Oh my god. Hello, Hassan. It's been a minute, baby. Glad you back. Happy
Oh,
Thanksgiving Day to you.
his on has HT Gamer in his name now. All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Listen, when they get ready to come back, maybe you can join the fun on the Squared Circle on Sundays. Yeah. Happy Turkey Day. Gobble gobble gobble. All right. Before we get this thing popping, we need to do a clown of the week. Do you have anybody in mind?
Hmm.
Well, as always, it will always be
Um,
Phil. Philip, sir, you're now the champion. I need you to act like it. You cannot be looking like a dweeb on War Games and in front of other people, especially Roman Reigns. That's just me. So evidently that's where we're going towards this. And we're going to get Roman versus CM Punk. I need you to. I'm not sure where you can pull it from, but I need you to amp up your cool factor, please and thank you.
I mean, I guess I could say Brock Lesnar for slipping and falling, but
Yes,
like,
yes, no, yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I don't even know why that slipped my mind, but yes, that is of the week, sir. How long have you been doing this entrance? You've been doing it a couple of times in cowboy shoes. So how the freak did you not like? How oblivious was you that you know? Listen, that you know them sold them cowboy shoes was not working for you. So you hyper extended and you gave us one of the epic botches of WWE. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Definitely top five. Top five.
he played it off pretty fun though. Like he couldn't help but laugh at himself. Like
But
that.
no, okay. He did play it off better than usual. But as a war games match, I don't. You just popped the freaking balloon, sir. You are not a threat to anybody. They should have just did all the finishers on him when he entered the doggone ring. That's just me.
I mean, part of me wishes it was intentional just to get a pop out of Paul because Paul got a big pop out of it.
I don't know. Look, I feel bad for
I
Paul
don't
because
I
it's
don't feel
like
like it was
what?
intentional, but like if it was, he should have done that a long time ago because Paul Heyman was having a day after
No,
seeing that.
like no offense, but what's the word? Uh, yeah. Sorry, brain fart. I feel bad for Paul Heyman because it's like he's trying to look all tough and serious, and after that happens, where do you go from there? Where do you go from there? There is nowhere to go, man. Let's just finish this segment and go and ride off to the sunset. Because it is what it is. It happened. No, you can't get that back. You cannot get that back.
As for football, though, I'd give Clown of the Week to the Eagles for dropping that huge lead to the Cowboys.
Listen. Look, see. That's how you know that there's a God ALW because he'll give you a little piece of a little bit of peace where you can get it from. I'm not going to pile it on because some of my best friends are Eagles fans. But
I mean, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I feel like beating the Eagles is almost as good as winning a playoff game.
listen, as to how they're going, that's the only thing they're going to get. I'm sorry.
I don't know. The NFC is pretty even. Like it just takes a team to lose a game and a team to win a game to make the
Uh,
playoffs now.
un, unless the Cowboys do something drastic, they're not getting into the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That ain't happening. I need to make some major moves. And
Oh,
not
I'm talking playoffs. Like only
no,
two teams make the Super Bowl. 14
but
teams make the playoffs.
but here's the thing. You're talking about the Eagles and the Cowboys. The Eagles won recently. The Cowboys has been 30 years. So no offense, but playoffs are not enough for y'all. It's not enough for y'all. And y'all know this. All right. So let's get this on and cracking. Uh I don't have a rundown of the AEW full gear. Can you bring it up for me real quick?
Oh, AEW full gear. Boom. Wikipedia.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Are we doing the
Um
pre-show stuff?
we'll just cover it real quick. Uh I know that it was AJ Boone and What's old boy's name? Uh, QT Marshall versus who?
Roppongi Vice.
And I believe that AJ Boom and QT Marshall won that, which was, you know,
Yep.
they're always a good opener. Like they never slack on that. But the
Are
other,
people like really that into the Rizzler? Like,
he is very popular on TikTok. He is very popular on TikTok to the point where
I'm
it's like
I'm I'm too old for TikTok. I don't know what to tell
you're
y'all.
not. You're
I'm in my
not.
30s. I'm in my 30s. I'm too old for TikTok. And people
Uh,
in their 30s that are on TikTok are too old for TikTok too.
wow. That's a
I
lot of
said it.
shots fired. That's a lot of shots fired. And that's bad on you. Sorry if you can experience joy, but you're gonna be sagging on ours because you are an ageist. But nevertheless, that is no, they do very good numbers, and it'll be nice in the future if they get a main event card. I'm not sure how that goes, but that'll be nice for them. All right, next for the tailgate brawl between.
I'm sorry. It's just TikTok is like ice cream for breakfast to me. It's like
Sometimes you need a little fruit. Either way, the not acclaimed versus the Bang Bang Gang, which is Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson. Guns up. And then they're going against Big Bill and Brian Keith. And the last one, help me out here. Oh, the Outrunners. And the Bang Bang Gang actually won, and they got the prize of $200,000. I was very, yeah, I was quite surprised about that. Like, I have money on the not acclaimed, I'm not mad at this at all. Any thoughts on this match?
um instead of Ace Austin, personally, I'd prefer if it was Chris Bay, but beggars can't be choosers.
He just got here, even though we know him from TNA. So, but I think
Hmm.
they are slowly but surely getting him
Oh,
on
Ace
television.
Austin and Chris Bay were such a good tag team in TNA. Like
Oh no, most
crazy good.
definitely. Like
I
hopefully,
I need Chris Bay on my TV. Tony, if you're watching this, I need Chris Bay on my TV.
is it possible? Slowly but surely. All right, and then we're on to the main card. Candy, help me out.
Um, I mean, there was more pre-show matches, were there not?
Oh, you tell me.
I don't know. Maybe these were main card matches. It all bleeds together. But
Well, okay, but to this, we know it's definitely the main card. Give me something you think it was a pre-show. Set them off for me.
uh, Eddie Kingston and Hook facing off
Oh,
against the Workhorsemen.
oh yeah, that was the pre-show. Sorry, my bad. They did win. We all know why they did this match. It was a red herring, which was fine. Um, we'll talk about it later. But if you did,
Mm.
but if you did watch the pay per view, we know that Hook took another route. I will be very interested in what this means for Eddie Kingston. I would love it if this
Honestly, I
was
wouldn't
built
mind seeing Eddie Kingston and Joe in a faction together.
more than would you like that more than them fighting each other?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's the thing.
Eddie Kingston and Swerve together would also be crazy.
Because that's the thing. We haven't gotten Eddie Kingston versus Samoa Joe yet. And that will be very that depending how long the title reign will be, that'll be a nice little tasty segue of this feud. I think that will be very tasty. All right. What other matches you got with pre-show?
Um, the Don Callis family, Okada, Takeshita, and
Mm,
Hechicero. Was that main card or was that pre-show?
I don't know. I'm going to assume that was pre-show. But I did love the notion that all of a sudden because they got all these travel issues and can't make all the big spots, it feels like a conspiracy is brewing of why like someone didn't want him to make these shows. Eh, cough cough Okada cough, which makes their feud more hilarious. Correct me if I'm
Uh,
wrong. Go.
uh, Okada did a wonderful job. Like watching it, I was just like, this melon farmer right here, like this little shit. Like he was getting me hot in my seat. I was just like, why is he doing all this? What's he playing at? Like
My thing is, any logical person who's in the family, why would you go with Okada? He's obviously not trying to make peace. So why are we going to choose the side of someone who doesn't want peace? This man, he just
he's
added
making
the crap
problems. He's
number.
creating rifts.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you
He is
why
the
would you go
drama.
why would you go with someone who evidently does not want to be who wants the drama? I don't want to be in a group with that guy. Like, like Kyle Fletcher. If you choose Okada over Takeshita, that is a sir. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That's all I'm gonna say. Like in this match, he's like, I give no more F. I'm going to straight up try to hit Takeshita. It's like, sir, do you not even care about this? At least care about the match. You don't have to like each other, but at least care
Uh,
about the doggone match.
him doing the accidental rainmaker to him, but after he realizes he hit Takeshita, he just smiles.
But that was last one. But this one, nah, he straight up, yeah, he straight up was trying to hit Takeshita, which was hilarious. It was. Did they end up getting the win or not?
No, they lost. They lost to Mystico, Mascara Dorada, and Neon.
What is the business? Okay, I'm not mad at it. Hopefully, you're going to address this on Dynamite because you can't keep going like this downtown. They can't keep going like this. They'll have to make them cry.
To be
That's what
fair,
I'm saying.
the Don Callis family going to Mexico for CMLL matches, being the trios champions, would have been a lot of work. So, like, yeah, I probably would have wanted to lose that match too. Like,
Well, a loss is a loss, no matter how
that's leaving the
beneficial.
country though. Like, that's a lot of work.
It's really not depending on where you live. You live in LA, that's a freaking day trip.
I mean, it's a day trip if you're Taylor Swift with her private jet, but like if you're
No,
a real person who has to like book a plane and go through
no.
customs,
Like I said,
it's
Los
a pain. I've
Angeles,
been to Mexico before. It's a pain.
you don't listen. I said if you're in Los Angeles, that's a day trip. You just drive down there and drive back. Plane, yes, but yeah, you just hit a ride to Los Angeles and get a car there because that's bad. All right. So, what other? Is there any other ones you think is a pre-show?
I think that was it. I think the next match was main show.
All right. Which one? What's the next one?
We had Darby Allen versus Pac,
I
which I
knew,
predicted wrong.
but I knew this was gonna be a good match. I listen. We know Darby isn't a bad. We know that he's a crazy person, and rightfully so. But I knew if you forgot how good he is at wrestling, then you're not a fan, my darling. Because like the top two greatest matches of all time is what's the face? It's Darby versus Darby versus Will Ospreay in the Continental Classic. I love that match. And Darby versus MJF, I am still mad, but the headlock takeover. I still want Darby's revenge over MJF. I still want that. That's why I
Um, So watching the match, I had a problem.
What?
I cannot get used to Pac wearing pants.
It listen, the new fit is a problem. I'm sorry. It's how long has he been back? 2 months.
I, I can't get used to seeing him
We
in pants.
like he's not wet anymore. The haircut, he looks like Wolverine from another dimension. It's weird. It's weird. I'm sorry.
It's not a bad look. It's just it's different, and I'm not used to it. Like maybe give me some more time, and I'll adjust. But as of right now, like it's weird seeing him in pants.
Thank you, Hassan. Okay, so how about this? What is more what can you get used to faster? I mean, he fixed it, but either way. Uh John Cena's hair is it as bad as John Cena's haircut when he came back?
Oh, I think he's gotten some work done behind the scenes.
That's what I mean. But either way, like even if he didn't have the bald spot, a whole lot of Cena fans were like, why the freak is his hair so long? Why are you ruining my childhood? Like, grow it out. But evidently that was a bad decision. Uh, but
But Cesaro and Yuta getting involved, going after the Burns, and finally using Darby's own bat against him. Like
this
it
was
was a good way to have Darby lose, but still make him look good in defeat.
I like the desperation. I like the desperation of we could not lose this match. I feel like that Pac understood the assignment. If we lose one more match against Darby, it's over. Basically, that's what it felt like when like he was in Scorpion Death was like, get over, get out here now. And so I agree with you. Definitely not mad at it. I do want this to be over though. Like we've done enough with Derby versus Steph Predator. I think it's cool off for just a little bit, just a little bit. Because the Columbus Classic is coming, right? So how about we just get them in the Columbus Classic and let them wrestle other people real quick. I think that would be nice. But something tells me that they're going to make this decision on Dynamite. It's going to be a definitely turn of events for Death Rider. Most definitely. But to that, Abel, what's next match? Timmy,
What's up?
what's next match?
Tony Storm.
Oh,
Uh,
so this is the four-way tag team match. Winner gets to choose their stipulation for the next round for the women's tag team championship. It is Tony
yeah.
Storm and Nina versus uh Mariah,
Babes
no,
of Wrath, Willow
Megan,
Nightingale and Harley Cameron,
Megan
Sisters of
Bain.
Sin, Julia
No,
Hart and Sky Blue,
but
and I was
okay.
going to read off all the.
But I was saying stuff. If I was saying stuff, you can,
Oh,
you can wait a minute. But keep going.
okay.
You keep going. You're already there.
And Megan Bain and Marina Shafir with Penelope Ford.
Uh, this was cool. Um, I don't know how to feel about Tony Storm and Nina winning. That's just me. I don't want them to win the tournament.
I actually agree with you. I felt like they were going to lose here, and then that leading into them ultimately winning the championships. But since they won here, it makes me question them actually winning the titles now.
I, I I don't want them to win the title. I think that is a very important decision. That's just me. But what do you think?
Yeah, it's a weird situation, but like you win this match to be able to name a stipulation, but like anytime this happens, whoever wins this match then loses the championship match.
Which I'm okay with. Like, no offense, I would rather have Baby Wrath or Megan Bain and Mia Shafir win. I don't. I know Tony Storm is timeless, but I don't.
Just not Julia Hart and Sky Blue, right?
Definitely, that's Plan D. That's the last answer. If they win, I'm pulling my. I'm no, this here costume. I'm punching someone in the face. In my list of people who should win, it goes Megan Bain and Marina, Baszler Raff, Tyler Twister and Mina, and Sister Sin. Sorry, I'm still mad that they beat Jamie Hayter and Cleo Venata. That was I get it, we in a rivalry, but that was just stupid. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at one bit.
People like Julia Hart and Sky Blue though. They got quite the fan base.
They're fine, but no. If
Julia Hart
they're
was TBS champion. People really got behind her.
But that was 2 years ago, and unfortunately, which is really unfortunate because that was a very high segment. When she broke her arm, we really didn't get back to that momentum, and maybe it's just me, but yeah, her and Tekla and Sky Blue, they're fine. Don't think they should be holding that title by this. That's it. But we'll see what kind of stipulations Tony and Nina give. Hopefully, isn't so wacky. I don't know, but we'll see. It looks fine.
I can't decide if I love or hate Harley Cameron.
Why?
I mean, well, it all goes back to her being in QTV.
Listen,
It,
I don't even relate. Those were two different people. That was that. I don't even remember that was her. Honestly,
rapping against the acclaimed and saying
I
that
remember.
Bowens was into her, and then Bowens being like, "Did you get kicked in the head by kangaroos as a kid?" Like, and then
I
the crowd
remember
chanting,
the segment.
"He's gay! He's gay! He's gay! He's gay!"
No. I remember the segment, but those it really feels like those are two different people. That it really does.
Oh, and then her stuff with Sriracha.
I mean, that's what but she carried. Honestly, she carried Sriracha. She was probably the best part of when Sriracha was on my TV screen. She was so hilarious, and I'm very glad she's breaking out. I love
So
Harley.
it's this weird situation where I can't decide if I love her or I hate her. But in any case, I enjoy her being on my TV.
Don't let the past cloud the judgment of the now. Just feel the wrath.
And
Just
hey, if
feel the
she's
wrath.
gonna betray Willow and side with Julia Hart and Sky Blue, that's okay too.
No, not even none of that. Not even a little bit of that.
It very well could happen.
It if that if she was to turn heel, I know that we might have been past it, but I don't care. I still want a full run with her and Mercedes. That's what I want. If she's going to be with someone in the heel dimension, I still want her and Mercedes to be a heel faction real quick because that was hilarious. That was a lot of fun.
So we'll have to see where this leads. Yeah, definitely not who I thought was going to win this match, but we'll
Yeah,
see where this leads.
agreed. Next match.
We had the tag team championship match between Grodito and FTR.
We did. We did. I listen. I was the first one to say that I think FTR were it's time for the powers back on them. And I am happy they are, but once it happened, it's like Rosito. They were a good tag team. They were a good tag team, and I would have loved this once if they would have beat one big tag team before they dropped the show. But either way, I do think it was time for FTR to claim their rightful place back on top. But we need to leave that. Then it's been
Uh,
like,
there's so many tag teams in this company, and
mm,
it's hard to give them all the shine that they deserve.
this is true. Yeah, this is true. Do you think Bro Detail will still be a tag team or what?
Um, I mean, they can do whatever they want.
They can. I
If Brody King wants to be in the main title picture, I'm not gonna complain.
oh no,
Like
most
he
definitely
can
not.
literally do anything and everything he wants. He's like with Dolph Ziggler, where how Dolph Ziggler said he can open the show, he can go in the middle of the show, he can main event the show. Wherever you need him, he can do it all. The same applies to Brody King.
No, no,
He
definitely that. More so, my thing was they've done so much good work in actually becoming a tag team. You don't want to just immediately fall by the wayside. Is more so my thing. It's like, but what do you
I
do
think I
now?
think it
Like,
really depends on the two of them. Like,
mm,
do they want to pursue more as a tag team? If not, that's okay. But if they want to pursue being a tag team more, then yeah. Like, I don't know how they are together, behind the scenes, hanging out, being
yeah,
bros, because like you can do so much on screen, but like if you don't have like that actual like chemistry as people too, like it's hard to be a
mm-hmm.
tag team with someone for that long.
This is true. But no, congratulations
What
to
sucks
STR.
is certain companies wanting to break up tag teams when they actually do have that chemistry, though.
But in not doing that, they go a long way and they just fall apart when someone gets injured. Nevertheless, congratulations to STR. Hopefully, we'll get some fresh opponents before we get to ultimately the inevitable. We all know the inevitable is. Uh, with that segue,
No, what is the inevitable?
the segue of this match, which was Jurassic Express and
No,
Kenny
no, no. We're not
Omega.
there yet. We're not there yet.
No, no. Let me just. It was a
No,
good segue. Damn it! Dang! Hey,
you're
it's
jumping ahead.
a segue.
You're jumping ahead.
No, I said segue to segue. I said segue into Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega versus Young Bucks and Josh Alexander. The Young Bucks and Josh Alexander won, but this was more than just about $1 million, which is crazy because it's $1 million. Uh, it was about who are are we going to be friends? But the Young Bucks chose friendship, and the leader bet. Well, not all. It's at least Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, which is good. It's cool. It's nice. Your thoughts on this match?
At my at this point of the show, my thoughts were okay. I hope Eddie Kingston and Hook are next up.
What you mean?
Well, they were on the pre-show, and I was like, okay, FTR's the champions. I'd like to see them against Eddie and Hook. I'd like to see Eddie and Hook take those titles off of them. That's what I was thinking at this point of the show.
Uh, yeah, yeah, that was nice. But the inevitable I was talking about was we're inevitably going to get FTR versus Young Bucks one more time.
Yeah,
It's coming.
feel free to slow burn that and not,
What's the point of what was the last time they fought 1-on-1?
like a year ago.
But I do get what you're coming from, but I'm already go ahead and quit it. It's like, listen, we ain't got time to be acting like this is gonna happen. Let's let it happen and just get it over
This
with.
this will be what, match 8?
Not 8,
It might be match 8.
5.
It might be match 8. I'm pretty sure we passed 5 already.
Pay-per-view wise, I think it's 5.
Oh, well, I mean, if it's only pay-per-view, then it could be number 5.
Yeah, pay-per-view wise, I think it's 5. But this was a good match too. You have any highlights of this match?
Oh, uh, Brody King using FTR as weapons on the other members of FTR.
That was
When you
good.
like pick up a dude and slam him down on the other dude to inflict damage to both dudes, like God, Brody King is so.
Any highlights of FTR? Okay, of Young Bucks and Josh Alexander versus Jurassic versus Kenny Omega.
I mean, can I talk about that when we get to the match?
I just said that. What? You don't listen to me, do you?
Um, uh, Everybody hugging at the end was nice. I wish that the other towns would have followed St. Louis's lead and instead of calling it, EVP trigger, calling it EBT trigger. But, it is what it is, I guess.
It's and that was the last time. They're rich now, so they don't. Well, yeah, they're rich. I don't care if they came back to save Kenny. They won the match. You better give them their money. Huh?
Mm.
If
Um,
you gotta, if you gotta hunt Don
so,
Callis down, hunt him down. You won the match. You better get your money.
so the elite is back together, and I think that Jurassic Express are in the elite.
We're not so. Even though it's Kenny and the Young Bucks, without Hangman, it's not an elite reunion. We're not gonna call it an elite reunion. It's just the things coming back together.
I mean, it would be pretty cool for Hangman to come back and join them as well. Maybe even bring Swerve with him and have the Elite versus the Ops as a big faction feud. Maybe Eddie Kingston in there too. We'll
What?
find out. We'll find out. Let's let the story breathe. Cause like it could be really cool what they do, and like I'm not gonna get my head set on oh do this, do that, do this, do that, and it's like
There
I'm
is
down to just
definitely
I'm down to just find out, cause like I'm enjoying where the story's going so far.
it was definitely a surprise, and it will be very interesting to see where it goes. I'll just say that. All right. So I know I jumped ahead, but what was the next match?
12-man casino gauntlet match for the inaugural AEW National Championship.
This was a cool gauntlet. I did wish that we had one surprise. Like that was the only thing that was missing. I did. I don't need a like. I know we all say that this is where the return happened, and I do agree how it happened later on is better. But I'm like, we could have had anybody. We could have had anybody in the chamber. You weren't expecting to come out. Like no offense, but that Menard coming out to stop Daniel Garcia. Eh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
like Matt Menard was the only surprise, wasn't he?
It really was. Um, I wish that they gave more time to Bobby and Shelton. Like, it really felt like if they're going to be number one, number two, rock out for at least a good 5 minutes. Like really coming out afterwards was so freaking fast.
I am quite happy with who won the match, though, because he's been just biting at the bit at the international title time and time again, and he just cannot win the international title. And then
No,
they make the national title, and boom, he's the first champion.
so Pretty Ricky did win the title, and I am not mad at it. It was definitely time for either him or Lashley to get gold. So I'm very happy that Pretty Ricky got it. I don't know where we go from here though. With this, we can we all agree that AEW did not need any more titles. So, but unfortunately, because you unified Okada's title and Kimmy's title and the TNT title for whatever reason. It's only one feud for every 3 months. I don't know.
Yeah, there's not much emphasis on that TNT title.
Like when Kyle Fletcher won it, initially I thought, okay, off to the races. And I felt like I forgot what the title was for. TNT on Collision every week. Defend it. Like we just forgot, which is crazy because in all aspects that should be your IC title. It should be the title should be the one you win before you get into the main event picture. What?
I mean, I feel like Omega's title is the one that's worth the most.
Well, you mean Okada's title? Remember, it's Okada's.
Oh, yeah, Okada, Omega, Takeshita. They were the last three champs. My bad.
But still, besides after, but real talk, after Okada versus Omega, who did Okada face for the title?
Uh,
Bandito was cool. That's a TV show. There's a whole lot of luchadors lately. Like Dorada, he faced him, but again, that was on TV. So like on a pay per view, who did Okada face for his title?
mm.
Right? So it's like it, this third title was needed because y'all made it needed because all other titles are being defended.
Well, it's because they combined the two, and it's like, okay, well, we need somebody to fill in that hole of the bottom rung.
But again,
But since they've fused the two, it does make this title feel worth more than the TNT title. Do you disagree with that?
say it again. You said it was worth more or worth less than the TNT title?
Combining Omega's title with Okada's title made the title feel worth more than the TNT title.
I think the person carrying it makes it more than the TNT title. If it was on any other person, same level, same difference. But because Okada is carrying that title, it carries more weight than the TNT title.
I feel like if there is a wrestler backstage and they said, okay, you're going to win a championship, you can either win the international championship or the TNT championship. They pick the international championship.
But it's not even called international championship; it's called the Unified Championship. Yeah, it's called the Unified Championship, which is a dumb name. Exactly. But I do the transformation Ricochet has shown since he got into AEW. He can make that title into something. So I'm gonna wait and see basis. We'll see what Ricochet does with it. How he rocks it out. See if it's good on you. All right, but next match.
I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to call it the Unified Championship. Like,
That's what it's called. So that's
that is what the belt says. It says Unified. It's just when I think,
come up with.
I mean, it's not bad. Like, WWE used to have the Undisputed Championship.
That sounds
Like,
better. Calling a belt the unified belt is so basic. Come on, Sammy.
I mean, I thought All Atlantic Championship was done, and then they renamed it to International Championship. And for a while there, I kept calling it the Intercontinental, but it's International. And I finally got the hang of that, and I was like, it's a good name. I like it. And now they want to change it again. It's like, I might just keep calling it the International Championship. Because I got behind the name, and International Championship sounds pretty good.
It sounds better than unified. No offense.
All right. Next match up on the docket. We got Jan Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly in a no holds barred match.
This could have been submission match. Like I know we get it. It's John Moxley. He likes pain, but this could have been a submission match. This still should have been a submission match, but it was still good all in all. It was still very much so great.
It was very Moxley esque, uh, gritty, gory. Uh, it's my kind of wrestling.
It's my kind of wrestling too, but it's more so for the story of Moxley tapping out. I would have preferred a submission match, but either way, it's still tied into the end. Where I love that where Kyle O'Reilly got a chain onto Moxley's ankle and started breaking that thing back, and for the third time in 3 months, Moxley has tapped out. Dude, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I'm a Moxley fan. This is like, why y'all doing this to my boy? He don't deserve this. He already lost the belt. Just leave him alone.
Like, I don't quite get it because like this is feeling like retirement run stuff, and it's like, no, you're like 40. You got like half a decade before the retirement run. Like, what you doing?
Understandable and very much so true. Uh, but I am glad that Colorado's getting the shine. I don't care what anyone says. We knew Cal was this good in the ring. So to give him this match, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because when him, Roderick, and Adam Cole came over here, it was such high hope. And because of injury and because of failed plans, it really like those three didn't pop off the way we wanted them to pop off. So I am very happy that Kyle is getting this time. I am very happy for that.
And also shout out AEW. Hardcore Kyle is so much better than NXT's Cool Kyle.
It's a little cool Kyle. But I
Like,
have to.
ditch the denim vest. Give us forehead covered in blood. I'm all for it.
I can't disagree with you there. I got to shout out the aftermath after Moxley won, and Moxley went back crack crazy behind the scenes, and so he's like, "Oh, he won, but he really win. I'm still strong in mine. I'm still strong in mine." He said he's doing push up. He's doing push up. This war is for the fight of the fist, and all of the Death Riders are just side eyeing the crap out of him. Like, bruh, be for real. You kept all the way. But here's the thing, right? When Pac was going up against Darby and Pac needed help, all them people were out there to help him. So where the people where was the man? When Moxie was doing it,
clearly they like one dude more than the other dude.
but I'm just saying though. I'm just like it wasn't like Pac was covered in blood and got hit with chains and freaking kendo sticks. He was fine. That was a one-on-one match, straight up. But no, in a basically a no DQ match where he clearly needs help and he's bloody on the floor. Oh, y'all got something better to do than to help you later. I'm just saying.
Cesaro and Yuta both helped out Pac against Darby.
But where was that? But when Moxley needed you, where was you? Taking a pee break? What was happening? What was going on? Now, granted, no, he still could have been out there. They talk about, well, Claudio was in the gauntlet. So I don't care.
I just took it as honor among thieves of like, if y'all go out, we'll go out. If y'all don't go out, we won't go out.
I thought y'all was down for the cause. That means you get some water and you help the boy out.
I mean, that would be a great way to set up an anarchy in the arena match.
We'll see.
One
We'll
side
see.
comes out, the other side comes out. It just turns into a full out brawl, no holds barred. It's like if y'all want to get involved, we'll get involved too, sort of situation.
It. But this will be a very interesting conversation on Dynamite, and I cannot wait for that. Honestly. All right, what's next up?
Next up was the no disqualification match for the AEW TNT Championship.
I did not listen. Good on everyone who chose Mark Briscoe. I did not see more so because I don't love Mark Briscoe, but
I
I
thought
did
this
not
was going
see
to lead into
them.
a whole storyline of Mark Briscoe and the Don Callis family not wanting to be there and trying to get out and having to be rescued. And no,
More
Mark Briscoe wins. Mark Briscoe's the TNT champion.
and listen
Like all that
again.
storyline I had built up in my head before this pay per view, it's gone.
And listen, we all love Mark Briscoe, and I am very happy for it. I'm so happy. I just thought that the Cal Fletcher run would have been lasted a little bit longer. That's the only thing. I didn't think
I
he
mean,
was
it was a
TNT champion.
pretty long run.
It was long, but who did he face though
I mean, he
for the
faced
T
quite
for
a
the
few
TNT
dudes.
championship? Not
He fa-
like not go.
I mean, he defended that thing at like every pay per view. But the thing is he defended it at the pay per views. He didn't really defend it on TV.
Well, who tell me who he faced in the review besides Mark Briscoe, which was like 3 times. Exactly.
Oh,
When he faced Heyman, that was for the heavyweight championship. That was for the TNT championship. And of course, he beat Dustin Rhodes for it. Tell me something. That's only two I got.
yeah, because Dustin Rhodes won it at All In. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe it wasn't as long as I was thinking it was. Like,
And
huh?
that's the only reason why I thought it was. That's when I thought Mark wasn't going to win because I thought there was still some legs with Fletcher being the champ. Honestly,
Kind of crazy thinking about it now.
it is. Sorry to put that in your little thought process, but yeah, that it wasn't. It was okay. It was definitely some good TV matches, but not anything to crescendo him being a champion. No offense. And I hope, like, no, and like I said, he faced this like the third time him or Briscoe fought. I don't need them facing anymore. No offense. I need him to take a break. I need to take a break. Let my Briscoe fight some other people. Don't do a rematch. Like come on, let's cool off for a minute.
All right. So skipping the next match, the semifinal, the penultimate match, we have Chris Statlander and Mercedes Monet for the AEW Women's World Championship.
So real quick, the match setup for the next card, it could have been better. Like having the no DQ and the no DQ of the TNT Championship, like Moxley versus Kyle, and then we have Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. I would have put those two back to back. That's just
Hmm.
like that was a whole lot. And then you have the women's match
No, no,
and
no, no. Then we had the trios match and then the women's match.
Yeah, like that was a whole lot for the women to overcome. Or just like we could have put the women in a better time slot. It's like the crowd is exhausted. But either way, Mercedes and Renee did it
That
perfection.
trios match was just fine though, because the match like wasn't just entertaining, but it had heart too.
Oh, yeah,
I love that trios match.
it was good.
Honestly, might have been match of the night for me.
So I know I threw you off because I said I brought it up earlier. Do you have anything else to say about that?
Um, I'm all for Jurassic Express being the tag champions instead of the Young Bucks.
And they did call it out when they defeated Young Bucks at either Wrestle Dream or
Hmm.
All Out. So I wasn't on that either. That is the thing about FTR. They have a pony. So even though I still think that it's notable between Young Bucks and FTR, I don't think Young Bucks should be beating them for the title. I just like I said, he didn't quit it, do that match, and then let someone else get up off of FTR.
I mean, honestly, if the Elite, instead of going for the tag champions, like go for the trios instead with Kenny, like that seems like a much more habitable environment for their direction, being trios champs.
No, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. Like I said, you have the tag team. I just shine the light on them. Like just space it out. Space it out. Please, thank you.
I mean, the
But
trios champs are currently the Ops.
then they're heels now. So win
I
win.
mean, and it would put them in line with Hangman Page again, because Hangman Page is going after the Ops too.
Yeah, that's the word.
They can go after the Ops together.
But like I said, so like the women being after all of those great matches is kind of like can we have put them in the middle? Like maybe flip it where we have Cal Fletcher and Moxie in this spot and have the women go on a little earlier. That probably could have maybe been a little bit better in my
I think putting it in between the Kyle matches.
yeah, like definitely not after Green Bang Boom, where it's like it's so many emotional piece of title change, tap out, friends of the get together, like yeah,
But
but
yeah, having a hardcore match and then having another hardcore match, that having it in between those two hardcore matches could have been like a sweet spot for it. I definitely can feel you on that.
yeah. But it's Mercedes Monet and Statlander, and no matter what, Mercedes gonna do something to get the crowd into it, and what she did, what came out of her thought, her little think nugget is, hey, let me do 14 amigos for my 14th power ring. I don't care what anyone says. She is in ring. She is the best. She is the greatest of all time. Yeah, I said it at me. I don't care. Um, but Statlander retained her title, which I do feel is the right decision. She just won the belt. She's been here for so long. Yes, let's solidify her. Let's solidify her. Let's make a statement of, hey, she's not going anywhere. She is in the main event permanently. You have any thoughts on this match?
Um, it was a pretty long match, and looking at the card, it appears it was the second longest match on the card.
Which I don't mind, but like you said, but that long of a match should not be where it was.
The longest match was the Mark Briscoe match. This was number two.
Again, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not mad at that.
No.
But yeah. Don't know who Statlander faces though, because like he did beat Tony Storm and Mercedes Monet back to back. So it's like, dang, who's next?
Um, I'm you're not wrong. Like, I guess there's Jamie Hayter, but like, does anybody think Jamie Hayter's gonna win? You can like
What sucks? Cause I love Jamie Hater. But they continue this techless freaking feud for so long.
like the rest of the women are focused on the tag team title matches, but like even then, are any of those women really the woman to beat Chris Statlander? Because doesn't feel like it.
I don't know. I don't know, man. But
Like I, it feels like
now,
AEW needs a couple more stars in the program.
who should beat Statlander? It should be Willow. Let's make this full circle, and Statler should be the one to end. Willow should be the one to end Statler's title reign.
Which
That
I'm
should be the
down
last
for.
call.
It's just I feel like we got quite the wait before that moment.
Yeah, that's definitely at Revolution or somewhere like that. Yeah, for
Oh,
Brooklyn.
Revolution's just like 3 months away. You think it's gonna be that soon?
I mean, she wanted it all out, right?
Chris Statlander?
Yeah, the four
Um,
way. When was the four way? It was her,
wasn't
Tekla,
that
Tony.
Dynasty?
Sorry, you mean Wrestle Dream?
Oh
Look it
yeah,
up.
Wrestle Dream.
Uh, look at it. No, no, no. It was all out because Wrestle Dream was straight up her versus Statlander.
Tekla?
No, no, no. It was Statlander versus Tony Storm, and All Out was a
Yeah.
four way. So yeah, she wanted it all out. So good 6 month reign isn't bad. Just slide two more title defenses in there,
Yeah, it was all
and
out.
yeah, so just slide two more title defenses in there, and it'll be cool. Then that's what Willow.
So that was September, so she'd hold the title for around half a year. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine. Half a
enough.
year is good enough.
And evidently, we're not into long title reigns. I'm not sure how I feel about that because here comes the main event of Samoa Joe versus Hangman in a steel cage.
Well, I also wanted to
Oh,
make another point.
go,
So
go, go.
if Willow's doing that, then I don't see Willow being the tag champion either. So
I was
the tag
thinking
champ will
that
then be Megan Bain and Marina Shafir.
I am mad at that. Or now see,
Because if Willow wins the tag championship, I don't think she's winning the
yeah,
women's championship at Revolution.
no, no, I totally agree. But with the women, crazy enough, I would love if they go straight up 2000 and have to tell that tag team championship. Go straight up Christian, uh, Christian and Edge, Hardy Boys, and T3D, and just have to tell the title. I'm not mad at that if they want to do that. That's just me. That's just me. I know they're not world champions, but I don't need it to be a long reign for the tag team title.
And now we get into the main event picture, and like it was I had a fire for this main event scene before the match, but after the match, like it's an inferno for me. Like I am so locked in.
All
Like
right, let's talk about it. Still K Samoa Joe versus Heyman. You do think honestly, Samoa Joe is going to win?
what I said is if Samoa Joe loses this match, the feud is done. Let's write it off. Let's not bring it back. Let's move on and go to something else. If Samoa Joe loses this match, you cannot continue this feud any longer.
But I didn't
Did
think
Tony
it was
Khan
that.
hear me? Did Tony Khan hear me? Because Samoa Joe did not lose, and this feud is burning brighter than ever.
See, here's the thing, like I didn't think it was worth doing a three-parter. Maybe it's just me, but I'm like, yes, I love Samoa Joe, but this was just I thought it was a filler feud. I more so let's call it spade a spade. Hangman's first title reign was not as good. So the
Yeah.
second one, I think we wanted more for him. So when he lost, it was like there is more meat on the bone. I don't.
What's more important, a good title reign or a killer feud? Because this isn't a filler feud, it's a killer feud. And I
It
am in.
it did turn, but couple of matches. First of all, what happened? This was a very slow but deliberate match. Mister Samoa Joe wanted to just straight up get cut in the first 10 minutes. He was like, "Sir, Dad, go on man." Hook becoming again a party op to help Samoa
Which
Joe.
I'm down.
Fine, I like you said, you want. Uh, we're gonna have to explain this though, because you were mad at Samoa Joe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It was what was the turning point?
I mean, that's the true sign of good friends is like sometimes you hate each other, sometimes you love each other. You know?
I guess they're like, what? How
Like
does this?
best friends don't always get along. That's the difference between friends and best friends.
You're the best friend. But how does Eddie Kingston gonna feel about all this? Like that'll be
He's
more. That'll probably be more of the exciting part of the scenario. Of like I said, if we get Eddie Kingston versus Samoa Joe, I would not mind that at all. That would be very exciting to me personally. Um, but yeah, Samoa Joe is our AEW champion. I'm not mad at it. I just wanted a longer reign for him. That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
I'm a big Samoa Joe fan. Like I've been a big Samoa Joe fan. I was a fan of him in TNA. I was a fan of him in Ring of Honor. I was a fan of him in NXT. I was a fan of him in WWE. And in AEW, it's no difference. I'm still a fan.
Joe, Joe, Joe. So
Oh, I'll never forget that promo where he was out there with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar.
oh, that's
And
probably what his best was. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar spent his career bullying other dudes, and Samoa Joe went out there and just started bullying Brock Lesnar with his words. And it's like, wow. Because like
I
you can
like
talk all that smack because he's not gonna back it up with his body because you can take it. Like there ain't nothing he can dish out that you can't take, man. Stop talk all that nonsense. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They can't stop you.
that's the only thing. Like that's one of the other reasons why I'm not mad at it because this is definitely Samoa Joe has been deserving of a world championship reign. So I am not mad at it. About what happened afterwards. Evidently, the Alps have a dojo. So the dojo people are out here to celebrate with Samoa Joe, and then the lights cut off, and you see a very crowded figure on stage. Chris
Well,
Nana.
that's not the first thing I noticed. The first thing I noticed was a fire. And then I looked closer at the fire and I was like, that's a house on
That's
fire.
a house on fire. It will never get old. That picture is always gonna be freaking cool, man. That's probably the best thing AEW done at me. But here comes but Swerve with a different theme song. And it's like
And this hits hard.
you can still do this
But
to it. It does, yeah.
Like I don't know if I can dance to this song, but I can definitely bob my head to this song.
And here comes
Now
Swerve
the
coming
last
down the
song was a
ramp.
dancing song. This feels like a head bopping song. All
I
right,
mean,
all right.
as long as it's a 2/4, you can put a move to it. As long as it's a 2/4 beat, you can put a move to it. But
Well, but like this one hits harder. Like this one like hits like Samoa Joe's song or like Kevin Owens' song of like, oh, somebody's about to just get broken.
I mean,
Like that.
either like Samoa Joe song, you actually dance to. Joe, 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 da,
I mean you can dance to any. Like what I'm saying is like this feels like boss music. This feels like somebody's about to like get hurt. You know, like this is like I don't know like music that Mark Henry could have came out to.
This was definitely an upgrade, but a returning Swerve walks down the ramp. Uh,
Oh,
like
that's another thing. He looked like he put on 15 pounds of muscle. He
oh
looks
oh
bigger than he did before.
he's huge. Yeah. He's huge. He's definitely getting on that Osprey, slower pace wrestling style, which I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at it at all. Not even a little bit. But I guess, like you said earlier, they last time we checked, Hangman and Swerve were good, but I guess it was still up in the air. For Samoa Joe
I
looks like
mean,
he's
he
offering
is coming out to Hangman's house being on fire.
that kinda is not boding well for Hangman. It isn't. But Samoa Joe is like, here you go. You you want a piece out of him? There we go. But like Swerve's like, no, homie, I got other plans. And so he just goes to town on the dojo students who are basically security because they don't know how to attack nobody. And he gets an awesome house call on the last one of them while the ops escape up the ramp. This is during all of this, Hangman's still on the flow. He finally gets up and realizes he lost his title. He got betrayed. And then we have the awesome figure of Swerve and Heyman staring down the ox, the bloody Samoa Joe, your new AEW champion, with an additional hook, Tabata, and powerhouse
Powerhouse.
hard. Uh, that that's the only thing that gives me life. Whereas like this, how this will play out is definitely tasty. I am here for how this will play out. Like 100%.
But like another thing is that Swerve with the new music that hits harder and he looks bigger than he did before. Like he might be the wrestler I'm most hyped about now. Like
No. Him coming back is it breathes new life into the main picture. Not sure how we level this up. No, this is Swerve was definitely needed to come back. So yes, very much so excited.
and like I'm all for him being the world champion again. Like as much as people are disappointed that Hangman didn't have a longer reign, give me part two of Swerve as champion.
Like like here's the thing with Heyman, I thought it was either going to be Swerve, MJF, or Osprey to end his reign. So, but you didn't forget that it was Dynasty where it was Swerve versus Samoa Joe for the World Heavyweight Championship. So them running that back, I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at it at all.
And they
But
also
that
had that
was
triple threat match with all three of them together.
which was good too. Which was good too.
Like
Listen,
these
that
men have
feud.
so much history, and this has been a story in the making with Samoa Joe for a year. But without Samoa Joe, this has been going on back 3 years now or so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it still got me on the bone. So I am not mad at where we go from here. I'm not. I'm not.
Long term storytelling. And we finally reached the part of the story where the two dudes who started out as enemies are maybe seeing each other as allies.
Well, they didn't look at each other during the whole stare down at Samoa Joe, so we still got a couple of ways to go.
The
But I do
enemy
love
of
this
my
though.
enemy is my friend, even if that friend used to be my enemy.
It burned my house down. So that was the end of AEW Full Gear. What grade do you give it?
Oh, wait. It wasn't Hangman's house that burned, it was Swerve's.
Yeah, Swerve. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah.
Uh, yes. Swerve broke into Hangman's house where his baby was, and Hangman then in turn burnt down Swerve's house. That's what happened. That isn't Hangman's house that's burning. That is Swerve's house that's burning. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Yes,
Yeah, he said,
yes.
it's my friend that burned my house down. Either, either way, we'll see how
Well,
they,
I mean,
we'll see how they do.
it would be another thing if you know Swerve had broken into his house and then later on burnt down his house, because then it's two for nothing. But B&E followed by house burning down, it's back and forth. It's not both on the same person.
Sure. What grade do you give AEW Full Gear? I give it B plus. We could have again, it's card placement. That's a simple correction. The matches were good though. All matches were good.
Are
Just
we counting the pre-show?
we're not. We're not. We're not counting.
95.
A?
If we're counting the pre-show, I'll give it an 89. The pre-show was pretty bleh.
No, we're not counting the free stuff, but I can't knock it. I can't knock it at all.
Like
This was,
it's an A, not an A plus, but an A. But if we're adding the pre-show, I give it a B plus. I'm sorry, but like having Roppongi Vice lose, Big Show and the Rizzler, it did not do it for me. Like that pre-show brings you down to a B plus. But without the pre-show, just the main card, I'm giving it a 95. Solid A.
so definitely go back and watch it if you have it. They have some great bangers on there. If you love wrestling for wrestling,
And MASH.
it's always AEW. I'm very excited about what's gonna happen next. Like how they set it up, it it gets me tingling. Let's just say that.
I
Alrighty. So
AEW just doesn't miss when it comes to their pay-per-views. Like, not every episode of the TV is great, but like it's typically at least good, you know? But like
yes.
when it comes to the pay-per-views, they've had like one bad pay-per-view in their existence.
And again, that was just them rebuilding. But it feels like we're in a sweet spot to we're getting this ball. No one's stopping this trade.
Like I feel bad for Mox, but like I'm so hyped for Swerve. Like a lot of people won who I thought weren't going to. Like it surprises, expectations, hype for the future. Like it's a pay-per-view that makes me want to tune in to the show tomorrow. Like isn't that the most you can ask for of having a show that makes you can't wait to tune right back in to find out what's going to happen next?
Most definitely. All right, let's sign off. Thank you for joining Workhorse Wrestling Network, the Cookout. We're here every Tuesday unless life be lifing. If you can't make it Tuesdays, We're here every Friday for Friday Night
Um,
Fights. Watch along of
are
A
we
of
are we gonna be here this Friday?
that is still up in the air. I was thinking about yes or no. Uh, for me, it might be a yes, but you don't have to be there if you don't want to.
I mean, I kind of
All right, let's roll. I'm on
am
1%. Let's roll it out.
undecided because, like, I don't know, like, if like my friends are wanting to do a Black Friday like thing.
No, I get it. But no, like I said, we'll talk about it later because I want 1%. If you're so again, like I said, Friday Night Fights, watch along of WWE SmackDown. Dang it!
You're at 1%. You're at 1%. Peace, love, and rock and roll, everybody. And her phone died before closing out. Okay, well, uh, Saturday morning, uh, the winner's circle, where AEW gets talked about. Um, Saturday night is all right, where occasionally we'll have our watch alongs. And you can tune back in with us on Tuesdays for a cookout podcast, which you are gathered with us for now at 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, and 7:30 on the West Coast. Um, I'm not able to end the stream, so bear with me while we wait for Anika to get back. Um, I guess one thing I can do is give a preview of the card tomorrow. Uh, Thanksgiving Eve card. Okay. Uh, Continental Classic. Is this right? Yeah. So Continental Classic is back. John Moxley versus Mascara Dorada. Darby Allin versus Kevin Knight. Cal Fletcher versus Kazuchika Okada. Ooh, that one's going to have some drama. AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament Semifinal. Sisters of Sin versus Babes of Wrath. Which, hoping for Babes of Wrath, but, we'll find out. And the Ops celebrate new AEW World Champion Samoa Joe. That one is gonna be the can't miss segment. Like, oh man, I am hyped up. I'm ready to go. Like, how come I have to wait like 21 more hours until then? Uh, like it cannot come soon enough. I know Rocky. Rocky's getting antsy. uh, you happy now? This is Rocky, or as everybody calls him, Kitty Joe. I stalled for time.
All right. So until next time, peace. Bye.